Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here. And we are talking about divorce.
Yes.
Not a fun topic, but
Right.
a necessary one, it feels like. Now, I did a deep dive,
Okay.
as I'm known to do.
Yeah.
And according to the American Psychological Associations, approximately 40 to 50% of first marriages end in divorce. And the divorce rate for second marriages is even higher, with approximately 60 to 67%.
See, I would think the second one would be less likely because you did it the first time. You kind of know what you've been around this track before, so you kind of know what to expect. Okay.
Yeah, so, well, listen, I have no explanation for that.
Okay.
But maybe, certain people, because it's hard, because, people will tell you that marriage is for better or for worse, and it's supposed to be forever. And some
Right.
people do not believe in divorce no matter what.
Yeah, I believe in divorce. I do.
I mean, my parents are divorced.
Yeah.
And so, but I know that was hard for my mom because my grandparents didn't believe in that.
Yeah.
So my grandfather is very religious.
Yeah. And some people feel like divorce means failure, and it means, I failed at this. So I understand both sides of it.
But if you're unhappy, and then sometimes they always talk about the 7-year itch, like when you get to a certain point in your
Yeah.
marriage, it's a little tough. It's a hump that you have to get over.
It's gotta be
How
hard.
do you rediscover things? Some things are non-negotiable for people. Some things you can forgive. It's just so many things that can go wrong. The divorce rate in the United States is highest among adults aged 25 to 39, with the majority of divorces occurring at the end of the first 5 years of marriage. The most common reasons:
Okay.
financial problems,
Well, we knew that.
communication issues, infidelity.
Okay. Money
right.
will take you out of here.
Yes, it will. All right, well, let's see what you guys have to say about that. 800-292-5150. If you've gone through a divorce, we want to hear your stories. Hey, Nicole.
Hello, Angela. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well, thank you.
So you have a divorce story for us?
Yeah, I have a doozy for you. Unfortunately, I've been married 3 times. This will be my 3rd divorce. But this is the one where we have no children, no property.
Mm-hmm.
He's uncooperative. He left the state. I couldn't find him. Finally, it's been 10 years. And on June 26th, I finally have a court date to get the ball rolling.
Wow, why is he not wanting to get divorced? It's been 10 years.
Well, yeah, in his mind, he believed that, after some time, I guess what he would say, come to my senses or have a change of heart and get back with them. But
What?
no, that definitely was not the case. So I'm finally happy that on June 26th, I have a court date.
Why are you divorcing him?
He was mentally and verbally abusive.
Oh, okay. That'll do
Actually, we were married for only 2 months. After the second month, it was over. We never lived together.
Wow.
It's just crazy from the beginning. But after the second month, I did not do my due diligence to have an annulment, and I let it drag on. So that's how it's kind of my fault.
Oh, my
as well.
goodness.
Wow.
And what happened with the
Yeah,
other two?
horrible.
What happened with the other 2 marriages?
Oh, the other 2 were easy. The first one, no children, divorce. He agreed, no problem. Second one was my husband. We had 3 children together.
Okay.
Amicable divorce, no problem. It was just this third one that was just,
A
I call him a
doozy.
lunatic.
You're
Yeah.
not a lunatic.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done with Are you done with marriage after this? Are you still?
No, because, nobody's perfect, and I know I have my issues, but I want to be married.
Okay.
So I'll do it again.
Okay. Good luck.
Just the right person.
All right. Well, June. What's the date again? June.
26.
June 26th.
All right.
Okay.
June 26th. Let's go. It's a holiday.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome. Thank you, ladies. Have a good day.
You too.
Brian, how are you?
Hey, what's good? Congratulations on the show and everything, too.
Well, thank you, sir. How are you feeling?
I'm doing good. On my way to get a haircut, though. Gotta
so
get ready for the weekend.
What's okay? Yeah, it's today.
Gotta
'cause
be
you,
fresh.
You don't want to wait till tomorrow. It's gonna be too crowded.
Oh, nah. You gotta go early.
All right. So, what's been your divorce experience?
All right, so mine was it was good because I was listening to everything. We was talking about how people go through some rough times. So my ex, she thought she was slick. So she went downtown. We had a property together. She went downtown and took her name off the joint because she thought that, I wasn't going to be able to afford it. I was going to file for bankruptcy and everything like that. And yet and behold, man, that thing went up maybe like 150 in equity, and I'm banking off of that thing. So I had a good little experience. So, it was, she messed up. She messed up. Oh, yeah, because at first I was thinking, man, what can I do to get her off this thing? I was coming up with some plans because we have to split it half and half. But her being an airhead, she ain't know no better.
Sheesh. Why did y'all get divorced?
Oh, so we initially got together. She had a stepdaughter, right? So I was fine with that, as long as I was going to be able to have my own in the end. So yeah, and behold, she came. It was around Christmas time, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to have a baby no more." So I was like, "All right, this is over," because I've been taking care of yours for 7 years, but now when it's time for me to pop one for myself, she changed her mind. So she reneged on the contract pretty much. So I just had to bail. And yeah, but the only reason why she bailed out, I found out she was going back. She was cheating with her ex-boyfriend before me. So
that'll do it.
So I was like, oh, so this makes sense. It makes sense to why you acting weird. You reneged on the contract, but it's all good now because now I got 2 daughters.
Okay.
From my wife, holding me down, and she's number 1 right now.
All right, amazing. You found your person.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, no problem. Peace.
Hey, David, how are you?
Hello, Angelina. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We're talking about divorce. What was your experience?
My experience was funny because it was an ugly, ugly marriage. It was like a roller coaster. So, of course, I was ready to get out of the marriage. And so was she at the time where she tried to file. But the thing is, she tried to file behind my back and get the divorce, thinking that the courts were going to let her grant her the divorce while, I didn't know anything about them trying to reach me. See, what happened was I moved from my old address that she and I were staying at, and that's where they were sending the paperwork. So I would see her every Sunday in church because we went to the same church.
Oh, no.
And she knew She knew the courts was trying to reach me to let me know about the divorce, but every Sunday she didn't tell me anything about it. She was going to the court dates. She was going down there to see them at the court.
That's
exactly.
I had the nerve to be coming to church.
Praising the Lord.
Yes. And she told them. She kept telling them, I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. And how I know about this is that when I finally got a letter, the post office sent all my mail that was stacked up at the old address. And when I put a new address in, when I got me another place, they sent all the old mail there. And I found out that the courts were trying to reach me. So I went to the next appointment and said, Mr. Frazier, we've been looking for you. I'm like, what? They said, we've been trying to find you for the last 6 months. What?
Wow.
What
She
you
thought
mean?
that you would just not show up and then she would be granted the divorce because you didn't go to court.
Correct. And see, she lived in Miami before me and her got married. So I guess they do things differently down there. But up in Duval, both parties have to be present. And after all them appointments, she went to like 4 appointments and to a couple of court dates, and they kept telling her, you need to tell him to come here. We can't just give you a divorce without him being here. So finally, they got in touch with me, and when I went to go to the mediation appointment, they were like, we've been trying to reach you. She says that she hasn't seen you. We've been trying to send letters to your house, and we've been calling your phone. I'm like, she sees me every Sunday at church. She's been lying to y'all.
The nerve.
All
and
right.
so she said to look like she had egg all over her face when she got busted for lying. So,
can't be with somebody like that. Okay.
What you say?
What you say?
I just wanted to say that my divorce story, it was funny because she tried to get it behind my back. She didn't have to do that because I was desperately trying to get out of the marriage.
Right.
So I'm
We
like,
could have just
where do
went
I
our
sign?
separate ways.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you.
Exactly.
They call that
Thank
uncontested.
you so much, Angela.
Thank you.